Good evening, folks. Hope everybody's having a good day and getting ready for the weekend fast approaching. Out here on doing some Fishing Planet streaming tonight, and my plan is to join some fellow club members for fishing. We're going to see who's available, what levels they are, and pick a map from that. I know we've got Mark there will be on a little bit, and Canadian's going to be on, I believe, so we can go to some of those early game maps with my ultralight tackle and see what we can catch together. At the eel spot right now. Good luck on those eel. While we wait for everyone to trickle in and figure out where we're fishing, I'll go ahead and do a little light sturgeon fishing. Sturgeon and striped bass. Here at the San Joaquin Delta. Alright, first off, can I collect from the event item here? Nope, hasn't refreshed just yet. I'll go ahead and start a private room here. There we go. Hey, Canadian, what'd you find out there, Mark? So, you're still level 7, I believe? Soft plastic tarantula. Let me take a look. Live bait, soft plastic tarantula. Nope, I haven't pulled one of those. Works really well with Lone Star. Very nice. Yeah, I think that's one of that. You probably got that from either one of the gathering spots for the event or from the loot box. But I've heard the items you get from this event are all really good generic baits. So glad to hear they're going well. Got it from the gathering spot. Very nice. Actually, I might actually go ahead and check the gathering spots out here while everybody trickles in. Almost 8 Canadian. All right, so if we can get you to level 8, we could all head up Emerald, or we could go over there to Rocky Lake, go after some trout, whatever you guys are feeling. Let me go grab my faster boat here and check the gathering points. Trucking right along there, Mark. So the other thing is both Rocky Lake and Emerald, you don't need super strong setups. So Emerald's got all the walleye, which is a really good spot to, they're really good for farming XP and silver early on. And then Rocky Lake's just got a bunch of trout species, which are fun to fish for. And if you guys haven't started looking for some of them on those early game maps, if you go to your missions, you'll find the fish monster missions, and these are pretty fun to go after. They'll show you like the things you have to gather to make the special tackle for them, and then you can go after the fish monster themselves. They're like the unique little fish that you get little in-game trophies for, and usually you get some pretty good rewards for completing them. I know at the Lone Star, it's like it was either a buffalo or drum that you have to fish out. It's pretty neat. There's a gathering spot down here somewhere. Oh, there it is. All right, got some dead eyes. I do have drops enabled for viewers to unlock some free loot boxes as they watch. My boat here to get to the other 2 spots. Go. What have you guys been fishing for on here for the most part? Anything in particular? I know, Mark, you mentioned you got a spotted bass setup that you've been working on. Jump these rocks here. Woo! Go. First point here. There's some leeches. Engine again. It's turned around. I do have my my flashlight enabled hat on now. which you unlock this flashlight hat for free, basically just by catching fish after 9 p.m. on any map. After you collect, I think it's like 100 of them or something like that, you'll unlock this flashlight hat. So you haven't gone to sleep? Oh, you're running on like 24 hours now or something like that, aren't you? You're starting to feel better at least? I know you mentioned you were sick. Let's take a look over here. 36 hours. Whew. That's some dedication to the fish right there. Hey, some poop balls. All right. Delicious. Where'd my boat go? So on RF4, we get the dung beetles. Here, we just get the dung. All right, so I'll just do a little bit of light fishing while we. Well, I guess do you guys want to do walleye or do you want to go for trout? If we want to go for trout, we could go ahead and get the room started now since that's a level 5. If we want to do walleye, we need to let Canadian finish up level 7 where he's at. I am good for either of them. See if we can't catch a sturgeon real quick. All right, marks down for either. Alrighty. And it looks like my leader on this setup is in bad shape. Or no, actually, that's my line, not my leader. Whew. Do an eye on that. All right, see if we can't grab a nice little striped bass while we wait. Yeah, and you know, honestly, like I actually never really messed around with Emerald Lake much when I was leveling a couple years ago. So I'm not even sure what the setup to go for there is. You hit F to turn the flashlight on. Got one equipped, but you have to have a I'll pull it up here, a hat with a flashlight accessory on to do that. This is the one that you'll unlock just by completing the challenge. That's let's see if we go look at that here somewhere. Night shifts, yeah. So this night shift challenge that you have, it's just catch a bunch of fish at night. Once you catch enough, it'll give you the flashlight hat. I think what we'll do, let me get this line pulled in here, and I'll go and start a room over at the Colorado, the Rocky Lake, and we can do a little bit of trout fishing there. That'll help Canadian get to level 7, and that's a nice easy one. Like your spotted bass setup will probably work just fine for the trout, and just change the lure out and see how it goes. Chili was being unpleasant already. Every now and then he seems to do that. We'll give him some warnings if he stays unpleasant. Got some young rainbow trout out there. Very nice. Yeah, so that lake is kind of like practice for Falcon Lake, where you can get much bigger trout. Alrighty, good deal, good deal. All right, so let's go ahead and I'll go head over to Rocky here. Get a club room set up. Not a bad haul, not a bad haul. Yeah, you're right. One of my challenges like there was getting flipped over in my kayak. All right, durability here. Do I need to repair anything? Wait, I'll repair my, it's expensive. It should last a while. I'm not too worried about that. All right, Rocky Lake. Here we go. I need to buy a license. Some cheap. And I will go ahead and travel. And I will get a club room set up for us. Remember right, I think this was the area I usually fished from. I will create a club room. There we go. So go ahead and join me when you guys are ready. We'll do some fishing for trout over here. I need to figure out which slot is my ultralight. There we go. Slot 6. Okay. That spoon might be okay. Oh, that's right. There's some gathering points here. Let's see if I can find those. We got a nice, oh, that's a pretty cool looking spinner right there. It's got like a little dagger to it. I like that. Peek around while you guys trickle in. I'll see if I can find the other gathering spots on this map. No problem, CW. Yeah, once you're at level 8, definitely recommend focusing on walleye over there at Emerald Lake. Those are going to get you your best early game cash and XP stores. Help you build up to Everglades. Go after those largemouth bass. Is that the only... That might be the only gathering spot on this map, actually. I think where we just were over there was the other spawn point. Yeah. All right. Oh, it's just one more lure in my collection. 17K. Nice. Building it up. All right. I don't have any buoys here. Let's see what I can do. I'm going to cast this way out there towards that stream. And figure out how to get this jig stepping on it. You got Twitch. That should work probably. Some trout flopping around on the top of the water there. Didn't even check the time of day to see if this is a good time or not. Let's see. So let me, once I pull this in, I'm going to check the fish species guide for the map and see what lures they prefer, because I haven't fished for these trout in a minute. Here we go. Let's see. Map. And we're okay. Later in the evening is going to be better, but fish species. All right. Okay, so yeah, spoons, nano spoons, spinners. All right, let me see what I've got here. We got CW in the room here now. The lures out. Do I have? Okay, this is a one-knot casting spoon. Do I have any nano spoons on me? I do. Nano spinner, actually. I'll give it a try. Let's make sure the test is okay. It is. And I don't need a leader. I don't remember what this is for. Can you throw bait on this or something? Sounds good, Mark. I see CW over there. All right, I'm going to cast out. And see if the gathering point is right over here at the other starting area. It was like right in these weeds here. Get you some free Halloween loot if you haven't already today. All right, see if I can remember. Very slow. There we go. First fish here. All right, giving us a little bit of run. Remember, trout's one that you really got to fight to not lose your tension with them. Okay, here we go. Got us a little cutthroat trout. And see, what's nice is because even though I'm massively out leveled this place, because I'm using tackle that's actually fitted for them, I'm not getting like super penalized on XP or anything. You notice it's not a lot of XP for my level. It's still nice that that system's in place. Back out there. I remember right, if I go towards the middle of the water here, it's a good spot for some of the golden trout. Leave. And there we go. Got another one on. Ooh, this trout's trying to get off. Come on, trout. See if I can fling him up on shore and hit CW here. Nope, didn't quite do. Hey, you got a trophy cutthroat there. Not too shabby. Let me also, while I'm thinking about it, let me look at the missions for this map and see if I have some that I can knock out. Yeah, looks like I probably already completed the ones here. Yep, I have indeed. Okay. Try. Getting some good luck over there, so we'll keep over in that spot. Go with the advanced. Pretty much always go with the advanced license. The basic license really like they're kind of a trick. If you get them, you're missing out on anything useful. All right. What do we got here? Keep watching the fish flopping around out of the water. There we go, a little rainbow trap. 69 XP. Nice. So spinners are working pretty well. If you have a nano spinner, working great. I think they have some in the shop here in this map as well. Or if you check the missions, I think I actually may have gotten this spinner from doing the missions on this map, if I remember correctly. Oh, something just about got on right there. What are we fishing with here, CW? Got a float, I see. Let me take a look at the shop they've got on the map here, see what they've got to offer. So value spin, yeah. I mean, this value spin rod would do pretty well. With the wind cast, using the value spin. All right. And I'll probably do a couple more casts and then I'll fast forward. So the time of day is instance per person. Yeah, you can check the map timing, and I think it looked like evening was a really active time. Start slowing down. And as you just saw there, there's always people hosting competitions in the game. There's also automated competitions that are that you can register for, and it's a good opportunity to try and get some pretty good loot and money. Go to the sport page in the main menu, or not main menu, the regular menu, I should say. Got another trophy here, trophy rainbow trout. Yeah, if we look at the sport tab here, you can see like right now you can register for a roach competition at Act 2, but if you're high enough level. Emerald Lake's got a perch registration. So it's just ended that registration, but there's always like every day there'll be several of these going, and then you have like the monthly tournaments, and then custom competitions that people can host that you can join or host your own. Lots of stuff to look into there. Got a burbot. Yeah, I got a burbot at that spot yesterday as well. It was quite a surprise. I usually pretty much never get burbot on Oldberg. Out of nowhere. There's no unique size fish on this map, I don't believe. I think the highest is trophy. You using a spinner or a spoon on there? Yeah, got another one on. Splashing away. Might have another trophy here, actually. Like a possibly a rainbow. A little young cutthroat trout, half a pound. Another rainbow. All right. Oh yeah, look at your little trout there. Dude, I wish RF4 had this option so you could show each other's fish off and stuff. Your goofy grin. Just wait till you start getting in a kayak and going after lake trout in Alaska. That's when the real fun begins. They'll just rocket you across the lake. Got something tiny on here. Nice stress-free trout fishing here. Rainbow trout. Right now, you can't have multiple people in a boat. They are working on their ocean expansion, their first ocean map, and that's going to introduce a multi-person boat for the first time. Hydrate. All right. Cheers. Appreciate it. So yeah, that'll be the first time that they introduce it, and I think the devs mentioned that they're going to work on expanding the multi-person boats possibly after the ocean map to freshwater boats as well once they get all the kinks worked out of it. It's got 500. See, that's how it goes. That spot's like you can pretty much always get one, maybe two eels a night, but it's just pretty much RNG as far as whether you get a good one or not, unfortunately. How the eel be. Yeah, that ocean map that they're going to add on this is going to be massive. It's got the multi-person boat with a live well, and it's It's got also fishing from the harbor and like a beachside surf as well, and to the boat. No time frame yet, to my knowledge, as far as when that'll be released, but I imagine it'll probably be early into the first quarter of 2024, if I had to guess. But you can have, like, if we had a club room here and we were all on boats, we would see each other on the boats and going around and stuff like that. And kayaks you'll get pretty early on. I think actually I've got the cheapest boat with a fish finder that you can buy with in-game currency. It was like 75,000 in-game bucks. I don't remember what level you can unlock that. Little tiny cutthroat trout there. This nano spinner, man, it's putting in the work. It's nice using spinners because you just have to reel it in. If you start doing like a jig rigs or something like that, you got all the different motions to it. Which if you're going after pike or salmon, that's definitely the way to go. So they're just flying. Woo! I almost got you with it. And anyone that's interested in playing along with us on here, the club name is Cred Club. I'll bring it up when I reel this in. Welcome to join. It's a minimum level 5. It's the lowest level you can set, but all are certainly welcome to join this club on Fishy Plant. And I do have the drops enabled, so if you're watching, you'll be able to unlock some Twitch drops to help you out. Oh, yeah, you don't have a multi-rod case yet? It might be worth it because the amount of fish you'll get with spinning is going to be getting you so much more money that you'll make back the cost of the travel pretty quick, I imagine. Let's just see, what is the cheapest you can get for a rod case? Okay, so yeah, here's something you'll want to try to save up for and get pretty soon is this 2-rod case. That'll let you bring 2 rods at a time into the map. And I can actually go my, so the club again, it's a Cred Club here, the yellow heart. And yeah, so I'll show some of the things to keep in mind as far as your inventory size. You can see like my capacities down here. Your capacities are based off of your various gears. So I've got like a tackle box that lets me carry 100 tackles, 7 different types of line. No reels. There's some tackle boxes that have reel slots. I've got a rod case for 7 rods, 7 lines, and 10 reels. I've got a vest with some extra stuff. Even my hat lets me carry an extra piece of tackle. So as you upgrade these various pieces of your equipment, you'll be able to carry more stuff into the maps with you. Broke your line. Ooh, you must have had a chunky boy on there. Did you have your drag up pretty high? It's like being on telescopic, getting them lines snapped. But hey, they're just giving you an excuse to go get your spinning rod. Doesn't look like we're going to get one on this cast. Nope, spoke too soon. Hey, we got a trophy and a trophy crappie. Interesting. So here you can see, like, by being with club mates in the room, you get a little bit of XP bonus to it. which I assume that probably scales the more club members you've got. And with fish that have a higher base XP, I can probably add up real fast. This nano spinner is killing it. Nope. Going back to Lone Star. All right, well, we can, let's see. Pull this in. I'm okay with going back. We can move the room to Lone Star, help you get some cash reserves saved back up here. So this way, and let's head over there. I think I may have some unfinished missions at Lone Star as well. Yeah. Yeah, don't need to repair anything right now. All right, Lone Star Lake. Here we go. Make sure I get my advanced license. And did you already create a room in here? Not, I'll go ahead and set one up. And oof, going to go to midday. It looks like. Great club room. All right, so we'll fish from Lone Star instead of Rocky and help CW get his monies up. And I'll take the opportunity to go gather from the event gathering points. One here. Get some more leeches. And one across the way. Isn't there one other one somewhere? Hey there, Maddie. How's it going? Where was that? Oh, so there's one way over there. I feel like there was a third somewhere. There's C30. How's it going? Let's see. Ah, there it is. Going well. We're out here fishing on some Fishing Planet with a couple viewers right now. We created a club on here. Going to be doing my alternating streams going forward between RF4 and Fishing Planet. And the club should be pretty fun. We can all kind of progress together, help each other out type of deal. Some dead mice. And now let's go grab that last one over here. RF4, it's been good. We were doing some old bird fishing on there yesterday. Got some eel. 2 eel on it. Dried frog legs. All right, let's see. So let me take a look and see if I've got any missions left here. Lone Star. I guess I did complete the Lone Star once. Oh wait, nope. Invisible line. I need to catch backlashes. Okay. Where would be a good spot to catch those? I wonder. Oh, an R4. They did add some. I guess it's been about a week and a half or so now. They did add another batch of species to the Norwegian Sea map, as well as the submarine. But there's been no word yet on what the plan is for the next map on RF4. You know, I just realized we've all kind of got sea names. Interesting. All right, I'll fish down this way, and I guess I'll fish through the lily pads to see if I get some backlash. What species do we have here? Shiner. Copy. Sunfish. All right, looks like nano spoons, or my nano spinner can go after the white crappie. I need a bigger one probably for the spotted bass. Pickerel, I could use a casting spoon. All right, let's just go and throw the old nano spinner out there. Hey, Hiko, how's it going? Been a while. Going well. How about yourself? Got your doing a little fishing planet with the couple viewers here. Got a club created on here for people to join as they wish. Yeah, Maddie, there's the rumors of fly fishing on RF4. It's still rumored, but there's just not been. I think their focus right now is just on Norwegian sea and marine fishing. I imagine fly fishing is probably on the back burner. They'll probably add another marine map first, if I had to guess. Yeah, fishing. So fishing planet's got, my mind, enough different from RF4 that's fun, that makes it so they like certainly easy to justify both games. One of the big features here is seeing your buddies fish. All right, there's one backlash. We need a few more of those, and I can go after the monster fish here. So it looks like this area is good for that. Let me forward the time to a little more of a hot period. There we go. Yeah, from what I understand, the fly fishing in particular has been a rumor for, I think, like 2 years now. See how it goes. But they're actually working on adding an ocean map to Fishing Planet that's going to have a multi-person boat and stuff like that, which is going to be really neat. It's like a 15 square kilometer map as well. It's going to be huge. Is as much so I will say this about Fishing Planet as far as like free versus pay to play. I think RF4 is more generous with the free to play, but you can, this one I think is more pay to progress. Like you can, everything you can get with the in-game currency or the premium currency, you can get at a slight, like a couple levels higher with the in-game currency. And you can also earn premium currency and get lots of the really premium stuff for free with missions and things of that sort. You'll definitely, just as with RF4, if you're premium, you'll notice that you'll definitely notice the XP difference. But it's definitely still fully, like, you can play all the way through this free to play if you want to. There's been a lot of good guides out there on how to maximize progress when free to play. And right now I am intentionally getting my line snag so I can complete a mission out here. Oh, look at that. We got a little frog. I'm just wiggling around in front of someone's face here. Got C30. Looks like he's fishing with a tarantula there. We got Canadian with the float. All right, and you get a couple more backlashes, and that'll allow me to make the special bait needed to go after the monster fish at this pond. So those who don't know, I think there may be one or two maps that don't, but pretty much every map in this game has like a special monster fish mission where you have to gather or fish up some certain things to make a unique bait or something along those lines that you use to catch the monster fish, and then you can get some neat rewards for doing it. Water lily. What a catch. What a catch. Right, that's a big difference there. You can, with missions, you'll earn a lot of premium currency, and also like right now there's the Halloween event, which the Halloween event you can get a whole bunch of really good premium lures and stuff like that. All right, so I need 2 more backlashes. And also, I do have drops enabled right now, so if you guys are interested in playing, watching the stream, you'll unlock some loot boxes on Twitch. So if you link your Twitch account with your Fishing Planet account, you can redeem those. You get like a random assortment of lures and bait premium coins, in-game currency, stuff like that. Yep, 41 is my level. I played this a couple years ago and took a break from it. Any tips with using a frog? I'm not sure actually. I don't know if I've ever fished with a frog on here. Is it a top water, like a popper or something? And with this, we've got a club created, which is kind of like a guild, and anyone's welcome to join. And when you fish with other club members, you get bonus XP, and we can participate in club tournaments and seasonal tournaments and stuff like that together. It's a fun little system. It's a top water. Okay, so if I remember right, with top water, I think you do a lot of like side to side twitching with it to get it to do the pops really well. Oh, look at that big fish Canadian's got. What a monster. Surely I can get another backlash in here somewhere. I'll take a break from the backlash fish. Let's see if we can catch some spotted bass out here in the main part of the pond. And another neat feature of Fishing Planet is the ability to do marker buoys, so you can save like where you've caught fish, what you caught them on, the weather, all that kind of stuff, which is fantastic. You go back and revisit old lakes, you can remind yourself where you caught what. Yeah, absolutely. You go since it's free, doesn't hurt to give it a try. And if you do, so unfortunately with the club, you can only the minimum level is level 5. But once you're at level 5, you can just send an invite and we can bring you in for it. Red Club is the club. Let's see, what else do I have? I've got a crankbait. One of these has a spoon on it. Which one? I had a spoon in one of these, maybe not. Okay. It's all just select one through here. Let's see what we've got. Spinner, bullet spinner, blade spinner. That's an awfully big hook. I need to stick to something smallish. I have a nano spoon. I'm gonna try a 1/0 casting spoon, I guess. Remember correctly, this is the area where you can find a lot of bass. Well, Canadian putting in the float work there, I see. We'll be back to the Rocky Lake in no time, getting those trout. Oh, your power supply went out. Oh, sorry to hear that. Hope you can we'll be able to get that fixed soon. All good though. If, once you get all sorted out, you're welcome to join us then. You're a nice little spotted bass. So let's just walk it over here. Yep. Slowly make my way over there to C30. Smack my bass against his face here. I'm coming for you. And then the best part, once I get up there, I can turn into selfie mode. All right, so we'll do this. Selfie, oh yeah. Looking so happy there. All right, well, let's see. I wonder if I can catch the bass from the bridge here. Give it a try. So there's also some young channel catfish, which I think are either in that deep spot down there or in the very little tip behind me. There's also some drum and small buffalo you can catch in the deeper parts. Another fish on here. Oh yeah, another little bass there. Not too shabby. Oh, you got a modular power supply. Yeah, that's the downside of the modular power supplies. They're awesome, but when they go out, man, it's a beast to get them replaced. I hope you're able to get it worked out sooner or later. And also, something I'll note as far as the free player premium, those that are interested in getting premium on this game, apparently I didn't know about this, but someone mentioned it on another video. Every Black Friday, so the last Friday of the month and Thursday, they do a sale where they put all premium levels on sale 50% off. So you can get a year of premium for like $30. So if you are interested in paying and getting premium, I would consider waiting until then and picking it up. We got Canadian, got a blacktail shiner, getting them minnows everywhere. Yeah, it could be if depending on what went bad on the power supply. If it's just like a capacitor blew, then you might be able to just replace the capacitor. If it burnt the board, then it's pretty much DOA. But yeah, just something like a capacitor replacement. You have to find someone that can replace that, resolder a new one in. Okay, we got something running with our line now. Decent sized bass, I think. There we go. Not bad, almost 2 pounds. Casting Spoon's doing pretty well here. So unlike RF4, I don't think the color of the lure makes a difference on here. It's more the type of lure and size. Something to do with the pins when you wobble it works. Okay, yeah, that sounds like it's a loose connection. So that's probably just something that can be fixed with a resolder of something. Then that's good. That might be able to get you a fairly cheap fix in that case. Yeah, if you've got a casting spoon, you can just do the twitching method, and the bass are liking that quite a bit. You see 30 way over there in the distance. Oh, look at that, there's a frog going across the water. If you're float fishing or bottom fishing here, sometimes you'll have a dragonfly land on your rod, which is pretty neat. It's good, Maddie. That's good. All right. Flying fish here. Grass pickerel. like a little miniature pike. All right, let me switch back to the spoon and continue the quest for the elusive backlash so I can go after the monster fish. I need to go after, there's a, might be able to break out one of my bottom rods and go after the white drum or the buffalo here as well. Oh, there we go, we caught a frog. Need 2 more backlashes for this quest. Ooh, CW with the green sunfish out there. Another small bass. So I think around level 8 is when you guys will be able to pick up a your first rod stand. Now the early level rod stand is only going to be able to use just a single rod stand, but it allows you to keep like a bottom line or float line out in the water while you do some spin fishing. Definitely improves the rate at which you're bringing in XP and cash. Go. Another fish on. A pickerel, I think. Yep. Man, that reflection from the sunlight. How's the fish keep and going for you there, CW? Always make sure you don't overfish it. Good, got another snag. Hopefully it's the backlash. Looks like it might be another frog. Yep. Egg on frogs. Cast into the weeds over here. Okay, I can try that. Catch around 6 to 7 fish. Yeah, it's those early keep nets. They're rough, but definitely one of the early things to focus on upgrading as well. All right, let's try casting into this pile of weeds right here. Getting fish. For once, I want snags. Good. Got a snag. Hopefully it's a... what that is. It's a plastic bag. Dang litterers. Sheesh. Can you frame trophies? You can't frame trophies, no, but oh, congrats on level 8 though. You can't frame them, but when you unlock special trophies like the from missions and stuff, you get one in your inventory that you can kind of look at. But yeah, there's no frame. You do get a record where you can see like your biggest fish and stuff like that though. No home yet. I don't know if they've announced adding. I think someone mentioned they're thinking about adding a home to it at some point, similar to RF4. But I don't know what the time frame is on that. You played on PlayStation? Yeah, I know this one's a popular one on console for sure. Yeah, Hiko, it's intimidating. You'll figure it out pretty quick though, and there's a lot of options. So like right now, I've got the on the side. You see the 3 different bars there. That's basically one of them is line and leader, one is rod, and one is reel. So it's a way to tell whenever you've got a fish on, like what's taking the most tension of it. That helps you know, like if you're putting too much pressure on the rod, maybe you need to not hold in the right click to jerk it up or anything like that, or maybe you need to get a stronger rod, things of that nature, instead of it just being a blanket overall tension. There's another backlash. We just need one more. We can get the thing made to go after the monster fish. Got the add-on as well. Yeah, I think like it used to be like the Congo and everything. I guess used to be like a DLC, but now I think they're just. I could be wrong, but I think they're just included now. You just have to get to the level, lock it. The frog. Come on, give me that backlash. Got it. All right, so that part of the mission's complete. There you go. So this is the baits, and this is what we're going after. Is this Mad Eye Buffalo? Visible line. Yeah. New mission. Okay. Oh, this is part of the Halloween stuff. Okay, that might be. So here's an example of this mission. You get a couple random things here, but you get some in-game cash, and you get 7 bait coins, which is the premium currency. So you are able to slowly gain. So it's not like you're going to be able to buy like the real expensive stuff from earning in-game, but it's some's better than none. Yeah, I remember like Buffalo were a certain time of day, and I want to say it was like in those lily pads somewhere or something like that. And I'm going to have to use like a float line or a bottom line for it. So this is in Quanchkin, and then catch catfish on a bunch of different things. Okay, well, that'll be something interesting to do. Maybe I'll do a special stream this weekend trying to work through the Halloween quest. Water is misty. Okay. Let's see. Take a look at the Lone Star Buffalo on telescopic or match float rod. Okay, so I've got a match rod. These, I think it's. Looks like line 2. Okay, so go to this. I guess it's a bait. No, it's a lock, so it's the actual line. So let's put the invisible line on. And we'll put the whole length on there, I suppose. Yeah, I think I did this a long time ago when I played a couple years ago and ended up actually, I think I like the line snapped or something. Failed the mission. Let's see. Let me take a look at the fish species info on the buffalo. Semolina balls. Okay, I remember using those. So let me switch to semolina. Yeah. All right. I want to say it was this. It was like between the algae and these lily pads. Yep, definitely not the only one. All right. Let's see. What's the depth of that? Can't quite tell, but we can do this to find out. I believe it's P and O to. Okay, yeah, that's how you change the leader length. Let's just cast it out there and feel it out. Actually, there's an easier way we can tell what the depth is there. Let me bring out the bottom rod, because I think the buffalo hang out like kind of near the bottom. Talking about these Buffalo CWs, probably getting some flashbacks to chasing that trophy Buffalo 1 Act 2 ball this time because 4.7 feet. Okay. Did it from the other side, like over here, more or less. Okay. So let's try like 54 inches. Now we wait. Actually, I could probably just put my rod stand out and work with that. And I can still spin fish while we do this. So we pull this in. Let's look at the time here. This will also give some suggestions on fish species, I believe. Channel catfish, walleye, etc. I can't remember if they're better at nighttime or daytime. Let's move forward a little bit and try. Nighttime is the time for them? Okay. Really active time right there. Let's do that. Yeah, nice and misty. Okay, here we go. Come on, Buffalo. I remember being so happy when once I unlocked and got semolina balls because I was going after a bunch of stuff out here. Wonder if the one-knot hook here is too big. It probably is. That sound. Yeah, I definitely like being able to adjust the size of the floats on here. Don't have to squint to see it. Looks like we got an ad break coming up in about 10 seconds here just to prevent pre-roll ads. We'll keep fishing through it. No ads for subs. Appreciate the support as always. A rogue float going by here. Come on, Mad Eye Buffalo. I think it will actually bring the hook size down a bit. I think a 1-knot's way too big for this. Let's see. Go with a number 4, probably. Throw our bait back on. All right, let's see if that does a little better. See a lot of fish hitting the top of the water. Must be a sign of a good time to be fishing here. Come on, Mad Eye. Wonder if I actually need to set it even deeper than this. Does it need to be like all the way to the bottom, possibly? Number 2 hook? All right, let's try that. Number 2. Float depth to max. All right, let me try that then. Guess it just kind of has to sit on the bottom, I guess. Go. Horn's good to try as well. All right, if we don't get any bites on the Semolina, we can try that. What's that ding sound? Does that mean something was nibbling? Like it. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. What do we get? Dagom sunfish. All right, let's try corn. I'm determined to get this Mad Eye Buffalo and knock this mission out after all these years. What bait are you using over there, CW? Oh, Mad Eye. Right, let's try. Take a look at the. What was my biggest buffalo out here? I caught any? Maybe not. There we go. Yep, it was on Semolina balls, so I think I'm gonna stick with those. Switching between dough balls and dog food. Going after the elusive dogfish rather than the catfish. Is that how you catch the wolffish out to the Norwegian Sea using dog food as bait? But don't. We got something interested in this. Cat confessing something here. Big licks. Some nibbles. Oh, here we go. Yeah, something small. I don't think it's Mad Eye. Another sunfish. I'll take even a regular buffalo. Something better than sunfish. You tried your spinning rod out here for some bass yet? Caught a few. Very good. Yeah, once you get the bring one out there to the Rocky Lake, you would to make a lot more silver. Although at level 8, I guess it's time to probably look at what you need to piece together something to go after walleye, because those are going to be the best option for you to gear up on. Old Mad Eyes, not doing much for us here. Let's try. Let me advance the time a little bit, see if I can find a little bit more premium time. For an hour. Try day 3, 1,300 hours sunny. Okay. Let's take a look at that then. I see CW fighting something there. Oh, bluegill skeleton. Nice. Got one of the event fish. Let's take a look at that bad boy. Yeah. Nice set of bones there. All right. Day 3, 1,300. The map here. That's going to be like right at the peak of day 3. Okay. Next morning. And next morning. All right, 1,300 hours. Let's give it a shot. Here we go. Come on, Meta Buffalo. Mike, CW's got something on the line. Another bluegill skeleton. Look at you. Catching all the bony fish. Those bluegill skeletons, they worth pretty decent XP and bucks. Oh, Mad Eye. The old Buffalo just doesn't want to play with us today, apparently. There's something hitting it. Oh, got something on here. Another white crappie. Six experience, one catch. Oh, they ain't worth much at all then. Well, I guess it's just bones. I wonder if I remember right. Didn't are the fish in the Halloween event like the ones in the St. Patrick's Day one, where sometimes they'll reward you in bait coin? Some bone soup, get all that marrow action. We're gonna catch this dang buffalo one way or another. See some splashes around your float there. Right, got a nibble. Be the Mad Eye. I do like that little ring that it gives when you get a bite on your float. Be nice to have something like that on RF4. It kind of like represents you're holding the rod. You'll feel a little bit of motion. There's with the beginning rod. So there's two ways to cast, and there is, if I remember right, I think like the first rod they have you like cast side-handed, and I think there's a way to change it to overhand, but you can also right click to do targeted casting. But as far as like how to change to between overhand and side cast, got a dragonfly on our rod here. I don't recall what the button is for that. I remember it being a thing though. Adios, dragonfly. It's on the map. It's near the 3 dots. Okay, let's take a look at that. Near the 3 dots. So like this right here. Add a marker buoy out there. Give it something. Target. Okay, so it's like way out there. All right, let's try that. And Hiko, if you want to check out Monday's stream, I did Monday or Tuesday. One of my recent streams should be in the VODs now. I spent the first like 20 minutes or so going over a lot of the mechanics and how to sort of adjust to them from RF4. If you want to check that out, that's a good little tutorial. There's a butterfly. Come on, Mr. Mad Eye Buffalo. Sounds good. Hit level 5, just send an invite over to the Cred Club. Get you in. All right, there's a nibble sound. Now let's hope it's the buffalo we're after. Can watch CWs float at the same time. Not catching anything? Try harder. Jeez. Well, the good news is with the Twitch drops, and make sure you have your Fishing Planet account linked to your Twitch account before accepting them. But that you'll get some loot boxes in Twitch, and there's a good bit of rewards you can get for that. They can be like baits and things of that nature, but also XP. I know C3O I think went from like level 7 to level 11 from the loot boxes from the Twitch drops. Well, can't go for the Mad Eye yet. Oh, okay. We got something running with our. I was distracted by the dragonfly. I had something running there. The Mad Eye buffalo, you have to first complete the quest of getting the 5 backlash, but you can go after regular buffalo with some dough balls or something like that. And a blacktail shiner. There's all my buffalo at. Yeah. Gotta get the backlash to get the invisible line to go after the monster fish, but you can go after the regular buffalo. They seem to be ignoring me. The jerks. Does it need to be like overcast or something, maybe? Yeah, like you can some of the earlier ones you can do fairly early. I know like the Rocky Lake one I did while I was out there, which was pretty helpful because you get a really good barbless spoon or something like that out of it. But these fish are pretty tough. Like they'll give level appropriate gear a hard time. Come on, buffalo. Spot on the north of the map and cast from there. Let's try it. Nibble just as I started reeling in. Oh, look at that. What a catch. All right, so let's see. North side, cast out there in that direction. And let's while we're here, let me take a look. And it was given a good indication of whether they like to be in. All right, so we'll go to this spot and try casting from this side then. Midday, 1300 and sunny. Yeah, we've got the right conditions. There's a bite right out here. All right, got something on. Another sunfish there. Hey, that's my personal best green sunfish. Wow. What a beast. Look for the peak of the Okay, so we're just about there. Okay, there's a bite. Come on, be the Mad Eye. A little bit of bobbing action. Must not have been the Mad Eye though. Looks like Canadian's got something on his line. Oh yeah, if it was him, that line would be running. Keeping what he's catching over there. Here, ding. Come on, Mad Eye. Must be something tiny bumping it right now. Turn on friction brake, that's going to be plus and minus is the default. I wonder if I should try switching to corn, maybe. Yeah, so and those jack-o'-lanterns, once per day right now during the Halloween event, you can interact with them and get some. Sometimes it's just some random Halloween bait. Sometimes it'll be lures, and those lures, well, even the bait too, but the lures especially, they're all really good with other fish as well. There's nice freebies to get. All right, Mad Eye, send you some corn. Got some candy. Oh, Candy got a catfish over there. Very nice. See him holding it. Yeah, there's three spots you can gather from that I know of on this map. There's the one up there in the far corner, one opposite of it, and one over by the big one over by the buildings. Definitely worth grabbing all of those. These buffalo, man, they're just I have about as much luck as on buffalo with buffalo here as I have on RF4. They just they don't like me. Fishing for smallmouth buffalo. Okay, so that's more or less what I'm doing right now. Go out towards this like really deep area in the map and have your float depth all the way through the bait just kind of sits at the bottom. Or if you've got a bottom rod already, you could use that as well. But use like dough or sweet corn, something like that. The corn's not doing anything. Let's try maybe a regular dough ball. Yeah, this area right in here is where you'll find some buffalo. And if you want a casting marker, you can just add one from your buoys over here instead of in that spot. Gives you a good indication of where you need to cast towards. Stick with the Semolina. Okay. A giant bobber there. Let me try. I guess we'll try moving to the next day around peak at 1300 and sunny. A little bit past that now. Let's see. Let's go to the forecast. And it looks like that. This is really the only. We have to go to day 6. It looks like to try again. I guess. Try. Let's do that. Let's go on to do that. Go on to day 6. Oh, hey, look, I got a marker buoy for staying at Lone Star for a few days. Nice. All right, let's try. It's like pretty much at the peak, 1300 hours, sunny. Let's give it a shot. It looks like day 6 has the same conditions as day 3, so hopefully should work. Here's the bike sound. Yep. A little bit deeper spot right here, though. Got the sunfish for Canadian there. Try recasting it again. I find this Mad Eye somehow. This is where we need Sneaky out here, Canadian. He's got all the buffalo luck. Lucky Bobber challenge completed, I see. Blacktail Shiner. Now the real question, will I have better luck at Act 2 but here on Fishing Planet than I did on RF4? I think it unlocks at level 46, so I'm getting there. That's right. Find out soon. Come on, Mad Eye. Okay, there's a ding. Okay. Something Georgia for a second there. Right. Mad Eye and down. Better be. It better be the Mad Eye. I keep getting the bite sound, but not much action on the float itself. Um, our dragonfly friend is back. Oh, here we go. Nope, guess not. I hope so. I don't know what it is. Buffalo just this is with Russian fishing. They don't want to get on my lines. Recast this just in case it took the bait. All right, come on, Buffalo. Shame you can't do this with a bottom rod. Old Mad Eye has to be caught specifically on float. They like bloodworms as well. Maybe I'll try that because these Luna balls are not doing much for us. Some bloodworms. Will not hooks also work? All right. Ooh, there we go. Canadian may have one on the line. Nope, just a shiner. Oh, here we go. I don't think it's the Mad Eye though. Yeah, looks like a sunfish, I think. Yeah, red ear sunfish. Dang buffalo. All the buffalo I caught in the past were on semolina, so I feel like that is the best option to go with. Just Just got to get them to bite. Actually, before I do that, I do still have the invisible line on. Yes, okay. Make sure the mission is still tracking. Oh. So basically any peak time in this area, okay. I think when you just go in there with some spears and find them, they're Canadian. You swim from one direction, I'll swim from the other. We'll corner them. That's our strategy. One day this bad eye is gonna bite. It's gonna be glorious. Yo, here we go. It's gotta be it, surely. Or it was just something flipping my bobber and saying, no, I'm good. I wonder if bringing the line up a little bit off of the bottom would help. There's a bite sound. Come on, baby. That buffalo. Seems to be something with just enough strength to move the bobber side to side. Oh, got a new dragonfly friend. This one's red instead of blue. Well, tried. Yeah, these buffalo, man, they're picky buggers. I think I am going to wrap it up here, but we'll try for this bad eye again next time. We're gonna get him sooner or later. I'm gonna hop off of here. Hope everyone had a good time. We got some new people coming to the club. Hiko, if you're still here and you get to level 5, when you get there, just search for the club in the club list and you can send a request to join us, and we'll get you added. And good luck to you, Canadian. Get you a nice spinning rod. We'll get out to, hopefully we can all go trout fishing next time. Almost level 4, very nice. You'll be there in no time, and I'll be on again later, so I can keep an eye out for an invitation request. But with that said, I think we'll wrap things up here. I'll try this weekend to do some weekend streams on here. We can go after the Mad Eye and try to do some of the Halloween events quests and see where we go, and continue doing some club member streams like this. Hope everyone get leveled up. Hope everyone has a good night or a great day, depending on your time zone. Appreciate you watching, and I will catch everyone next time. Take it easy, folks.